This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Fully apply the handbrake and chock the rear wheels. Using the special anti-theft wheel nut adapter from the toolkit where necessary, slacken each of the wheel nuts half a turn. Position the jack head under the reinforced section of the vehicle body chassis rails and raise the vehicle until the front wheels are clear of the ground. Support the vehicle with an axle stand under the chassis rail and lower the jack. Fully slacken the retaining nuts and remove the road wheel. Using a flat-bladed screwdriver, carefully prise the pad spring out from the caliper. Remove the plastic covers, then slacken and remove both guide pin bolts using a 7mm Allen key or bit. Slide the caliper from the bracket and suspend it from the suspension strut using wire to prevent straining the rubber hose. Remove the outer brake pad from the mounting bracket and pull the inner pad from the caliper piston. Measure the thickness of the brake pad friction material. If any pad is worn down to 1.5mm thickness or less, all 4 front pads must be replaced. Using aerosol cleaner and a soft brush, clean the mounting bracket and caliper. Apply a thin smear of high temperature grease to the pad contact surfaces on the mounting bracket. If new pads are being fitted, the piston must be fully retracted into the caliper body. Clamp the rubber brake hose, remove the cap, locate a spanner over the bleed nipple, then attach a bleeding pipe and container to the nipple. Open the bleed nipple and push the piston fully into the caliper body, ideally using a piston retraction tool, although a G-clamp will suffice. As the piston is retracted, the fluid will be expelled into the container. Close the bleed nipple just as the piston bottoms out in the caliper body. Disconnect the pipe, remove the spanner and refit the cap. Remove the retraction tool and unclamp the hose. Fit the outer pad to the caliper mounting bracket, ensuring that the pad friction material is against the brake disc, then clip the inner pad into position in the caliper piston. Slide the caliper into position over the brake disc, apply a little grease and install the guide pin bolts. Tighten the guide pin bolts to the specified torque and refit the plastic covers over the ends of the guide pin bolts. Engage the pad spring ends with the holes in the caliper body and the mounting bracket. Repeatedly depress the brake pedal to bring the pads into full contact with the discs. Locate the road wheel over the mounting studs. Refit the retaining nuts and tighten them lightly. Raise the vehicle slightly, remove the axle stand and lower the vehicle to the ground. Tighten the road wheel nuts to the specified torque. Repeat this procedure on the remaining front brake, then remove the wheel chocks. Check the hydraulic fluid level and top up if necessary.